Okay, you all knew this was coming. Everybody knew this was coming. I didn't know this was coming though. No, not me. We are doing a buff and nerf wish list. What we're hoping for to come with the recent patch. Now, I already talked about some things I wanted to see change, but you know, we're gonna go through all the characters now. You know, and I feel like I'll be making some good points. Feel free to argue. Arguing, you know, it's the best. I love arguing with people. I've been arguing with people since I was a wee little baby. All right. First and foremost, stays the same. You know, some characters don't need to be changed. They can stay the same. Nothing needs to be done about them. And in fact, 16 is one of those characters. He's not super strong. He's not weak either. His command grabs can be annoying, but if you get rid of his command grabs going through assists and projectiles, his neutral's already his neutral is only good due to that change. If you get rid of it, he's gonna suck. Let's be real here. He's gonna be trash if you get rid of the invul properties. And it's a hard reading commitment that can get punished anyway. I think he could stay the same. 17A. Nerf the assist. That's it. Well, maybe his Ki Blast meter gain. We'll do slight. No, 17A getting nerfed would be huge. 17 to white. Oh, 2148. Listen, dude, he's had that since the beginning. All right, hold that. Anyways, yeah, 17A needs to be blasted. All right, it should only proc if the barrier is hit. You should not get both. That's insane. Or increase the startup on it, because why is it faster than 18's barrier when 18's barrier does less than half of what he does? All right. And oh yeah, and his meter gain and his Ki Blast. And that's it. Those are pretty big nerfs. I think 18 can stay where she's at. I don't think she has anything too crazy. Yeah, barrier is annoying, and you do give her meter, you know, but that's the kind of character. That's her archetype, right? He builds mad bar. But other than that, level 3, keep it. You don't want to take away level 3 mix. You know, they've been doing that forever, so leave that. She can stay the same. Some people will be like, no, you know, barrier to chest needs to go, which I can see, but I think she could stay. Oh, dude, please give her a way to Dragon Rush, sliding knockdown, something, man. The buff where you can jump cancel JH sucks. If you're too low, it doesn't hit. If hit stun is a little too high, you can't jump Dragon Rush. Like, give her a way to sliding knockdown, please. And maybe make her air level 3 get Oki, like her old one used to be. Other than that, you know, I think she could be in slight buff. For sure, give her a way to knock down without spending any bar. Please. Her and hit, you know, which we'll get to hit later. Oh, man. Bardock? I could see Bardock being a slight buff, but I don't know what it would be. I don't know. Maybe bring back old Bardock B? But that still wouldn't be enough? I don't know. Maybe make Lariat Ki Blast invincible? Maybe make Lariat Ki Blast invincible. At least EX Lariat. Yeah. Yeah. I think that could be good. Make EX Lariat Ki Blast invulnerable. Yeah. That would actually be a kind of big buff if we're being honest here. If you couldn't Ki Blast him anymore, that would be pretty buff. That'd be a big buff. You have to perish. He has to perish. No, this character has to perish. No, level 3 needs to get nerfed. His Orb Assist should not bounce off the backboard, right? 2M should not go through projectiles and assist and beams. Yeah, no, you need to perish. And it's crazy because if you got rid of all those things, he would still be an amazing character. I'm not even talking about reverting back his JH though it used to be, because it was fine and dandy how it used to be. This character needs to perish, bro. He needs to perish. He gotta go. Yeah, he gotta go. 100%. I think we could all agree on this. No, you can leave his 5H how it is. Oh man, Esbrawly's a little hard. I don't know where I want to put him. Because if you slightly buff him, he's the new Jiren, right? Jiren is Esbrawly, but with the frame data buff you want, right? He's a faster, more efficient, effective Esbrawly. You know, maybe Do I even want to say give him armor on like 5M or 2M? He needs something. I don't know what. Maybe make JL faster and 5L faster? Maybe just make JL and 5L faster, because those buttons should not be 10 frames, right? Or 8 frames or whatever they are. I know 5L on the ground's 10. I think JL is 8. That'll make them medium starters. Something has to give. You can't have those buttons be that slow and not do anything for him. You know? Make his 5H armor not lose to lows. Yeah, I could see that. I think Z-Broly can stay the same. Somebody gonna be like, reverted Ki Blast. Nah, because he still has one of the best, if not the best Ki Blast in the entire game. He has Barrier, which makes a 3v3 into a 1v3 off rip, right? Very strong character, right? Huge. And he'll power creep people. He'll power creep the higher tier characters if they get nerfed responsibly. Only person who has a better Ki Blast than Baby. His Ki Blast is so good you can't 5S with Jiren and win. He beats Jiren 5S. So, you know, that's how you know it's really good. He needs a slight nerf. Something's gotta give, bro. He should not be able to negate Ki Blast when calling the squad. Maybe he shouldn't be able to have 2 calls on his assist. Something's gotta give. Ginyu's too out of control right now. 5H being low invul. Something's gotta give. It's something small. Nothing too crazy. Maybe slightly nerf his damage output. Something. There's a lot of things you could do. No, you can't have body swap back. No. You have to perish. So has to perish. EX perfect attack, frame 4 invul has to go. It should be scaled, right? It should be a light starter. You cannot have a frame 1 move that's also frame 4 fully invul. Frame 1 air invul. Frame 4 fully invul. That gives you 4-way mix. That's a medium starter / TOD starter / you build more meter. You can't. That's just way too strong. That's overbearing. That's what, I mean, for lack of a better term, just destroys the game. Destroys a lot of fun for people. You can keep the frame 1 anti-air properties on it because it's an anti-air at the end of the day. But I shouldn't die because you use your frame 1 EX move that goes half screen. You shouldn't just be able to spark and be like, let me just do this meter positive combo. You know? And I guess I can talk about system mechanics changes I would want to see after this. Cooler? I think Cooler can stay the same. I don't really think he needs anything. He's got some nice changes in the last patch. He's got better combo routes, you know, good damage, long buttons. Got the J2H mix, which is nice in some characters. Yeah, some Cooler players gonna probably be like, he needs this. Well, I mean, you want to have your cake and eat it too, you know? Which you can. It's fine. But this is mine, so hold that. I don't know what the hell Frieza needs, but he needs a slight buff, bro. Let's be real here. I don't know what it is. I don't know what he needs. I'm sure a Frieza player will come in and be like, well, what Frieza needs is... And then maybe they'll put him in buff, dude. Maybe give him the Ki Blast priority, which is weird that he doesn't have that in the first place. Yeah, give him Ki Blast priority. It's supposed to be a zoner anyway. Why does he not have the one thing a zoner should have? That is like the one thing he should have. Is Ki Blast priority. You can't argue with this, you know. I got somebody in chat saying, no, nerf Frieza. No, dude, he's a zoner, but he doesn't have zoner mechanics. Come on, that's stupid. No, Frieza is a zoner without zoner mechanics. And he's not a zoner like Baby, where Baby doesn't need Ki Blast priority. He would be broken if he had it. Right? Because his Ki Blast come back and he has so many different angles of approach that Frieza doesn't. Frieza's angle of approach is what's in front of him. That's it. Baby covers the entire screen with tracking Ki Blast. And the B keys? It's fine. Frieza needs something. You can stay the same. I don't think Gogeta Blue needs anything. He can stay the same. Right? And him as a character. Now, if they revert the meter changes, then he'll need a couple changes. But we're going off principle that they're not going to revert the meter changes. It's a completely separate conversation if they give him back 100% meter, because then he would have to have some other things changed about him. Gohan, I would put him in slight nerf. Nerf JS. They make it old JS where it was slower. He didn't move as fast. I don't think you need to destroy anything about his levels because, you know, level 7 does require 7 meters, so you have to give up level 3 and Oki and using meter in general. And it's so important to use meter in this game now. Nerf DP block strings. He has to be level 7 to account for that. You're giving up a lot to save your meter. Alternative level 1 for actual damage. No, you don't want to give him more damage on... He already gets 200 damage per level up. Maybe make level 3 knockdown, but in actuality, just nerf JS. And 2S. Just change that, and I think he'll be fine. I don't think he needs anything too crazy. I think Team Gohan can stay the same. I thought Gohan is not hard to play. Team Gohan can stay the same. I think he's in a very good spot right now. He's very comfortable. Has a lot of tools. Has a lot of answers. Right? Nothing feels too strong. Well, I mean, you know, you have EX Lariat, but it's kind of it. I don't think he has anything that's super powerful. Anything that's super annoying. But yeah, I think he's in a fine spot. I also think Goku Black is fine. I don't think this character needs anything. His presence on screen is amazing. His neutral is amazing. Once they made 5S better, super annoying, you know? Super annoying. They gave him some buffs last patch, which he really needed. I don't think he needs to change anymore. I think he's just fine and comfortable where he's at. I think GT Goku can stay the same. I think he's fine, but I could see them nerfing all frame 4 invul moves. It's the only thing realistically that I could see them doing to GT Goku. In fact, they might even buff him if we're being real here, because GT Goku's not a crazy character. You right now you play GT Goku and you're just annoyed because of reverse Kamehameha. But if they get rid of that, then it's like he has small normals, small buttons. He doesn't have any crazy screen presence, right? So I'd put him and stay the same. Some people would say nerf him, which I agree with, right? But I could see him flying under the radar. I'll put him in slight nerf, but I could see him flying under the radar and not getting nerfed this coming patch. This asshole can stay the same. Command grab on whiff is dumb, but whatever. Or command grab punch on whiff is dumb, but I could see him staying the same. Neutral is solid. He has great mix, but he needs to land the EX dive kick, which you can guard cancel, right? If they 2H you, so they have to set it up a little differently. Bluku does not need buffs. Stop with that. He's fine where he's at. Yeah, a lot of Gokus are gonna end up in stage the same. Surprisingly, you know, a lot of Gokus. At least 3 to 4. It would be 4 if I put GT in there, but I understand reverse Kami gotta go. I get that it's gotta go. Super Saiyan Goku, he's fine. Good damage output. Good combo conversions. A very good Ki Blast, -1. Ki Blast wall bounces now, so he can let you convert into a beam. Great solo conversions. He can do, you know, with the Tatsu buff he got last patch. Yeah, so he's great. Super Saiyan Goku's in a super comfortable position right now. Buff this man, bro. He is booty butt cheeks. I'm talking about Hank Hill cheeks, alright? If you get the reference, you understand how bad Hank Hill's cheeks are. Man can't even sit down. He needs some help. He hella needs some help. Alright? Bring back old bus driver. Bring back old DP. Bring back old unrestrained will. Even if you gave him back everything that made him strong, he still wouldn't be a top character. That's how you know he needs some help. Help this man. What does he need? I don't know. I'm sure Inzem can give you an entire thesis of what base Goku needs. He needs something, you know, better 2M, right? let him be able to throw Spirit Bomb when you have his B assist. So you're kind of like Krillin, right? He throws the rocks or a Senzu Bean. Let him do that. That would be insane. You know how scary it would be if he gets one level, then he has Spirit Bomb charge? It's like, damn, if I throw a Ki Blast, I'm exploding. If I throw a beam, I'm exploding. Make his reversal an actual reversal. His shoulder, EX shoulder tackle is a frame 4 reversal that you can hit him out of. It's not like UI 214H. It's not like, who else has a 4-framer? I guess Sal, for now. Right? It's not a truly frame 4 invincible reversal. Yeah, dude, man. Make it a true reversal, please. Because right now where it stands, it's ass. I think Gotenks can stay the same. Maybe fix it to where... Well, no. It's funny because he's one of the better characters, but people still don't play him. I think he's going to fly under the radar, and nothing's going to change about him. He might even get buffed. But I think he can stay the same where he's at right now. He's got great routes. He's a kind of difficult character to use. Super annoying, but he's not overbearing like some of these other characters that are going to be in Parish. Light buff to hit. Outside of the meter nerf, which he should have never got in the first place. He needs to be able to slidey knock down. Give him something. Anything. Please. Give him a mid-screen sliding knockdown when he doesn't 2H you. Him and Majin 21 need that. They need that. Why do they not have it? I don't know. Janemba can stay the same. Outside of the meter nerf, right? But again, I'll get to some mechanics later. Janemba's perfectly fine. Good buttons, long range, in zone, asshole skate. He's in a good spot. He's in a good spot where he doesn't need to be touched at all. You have to perish. Oh man, who thought it was a good idea to give this asshole reverse B and a medium starter 2L armored J2H? What? No, he has to perish. This dude is S Brawly, but with no downside. No freaking downside at all. That's crazy. That is insane. That he is S Brawly, but without the downsides. Those of you who don't understand what I'm saying, just think about it. Alright? He needs to perish. 7-frame 2L medium starter that he can reverse B off of what? Standing medium or 5M? The second hit of auto combo? Gotta go. I think Kefla can stay the same. I don't see anything too crazy about her. She's just really well-rounded. She's really well-rounded, but I don't think she exceeds at anything. She has a reversal, sure, but it doesn't actually hit you. It's strong. She can avoid post-managed situations. But it's not anything cheesy, you know. That's gonna, oh, you match this and now you got the combo, or you're safe and you can call an assist and stuff like that, you know. It's just a get out, you know. He has a good neutral script, level 3. I don't know about that one, Chief. It's kind of slow. Dude, save this character. Man. Kid Buu. He needs some help. He needs a lot of help. Bring back Ode to S. Bring back Cross Up Mystic Ball. Something. He needs some help. This character probably has the lowest pick rate. I have fought all of these other characters on here except for Kid Buu in casuals and ranked matches. Every character you see here I have fought against in a match except Kid Buu. That's nuts. That's insane. So I know this man needs some help. Yeah, slight nerf Krillin. Get rid of his frame 4. Is it even frame 4? I think it's frame 4 when he does EX after image, right? That's gotta go. I think all frame 4 reversal moves like that have got to go. That they're fully invincible, right? With no downside. They gotta go. They gotta go. What do you mean this man can choose to go overhead, fake it, stay in front, fake it, go behind? Just gotta go. Just gotta go. It's too strong. It's too crazy. Sometimes the overhead EX after image crosses you up and he gets behind you and you're like, damn, that's crazy. And it's plus. And I think it's more plus if you Tiger Knee it or insta air do it. It's gotta go. For how much it does as a reversal is way too much. It's not a very straightforward linear one like base Goku or UI Goku, where I do the reversal, this is all I get. You do Krillin's, you do Cells, you do GT Goku, I do this reversal and then, you know, multiple branches of what you want. I think Majin Buu can stay the same. Good mix, long normals, good Ki Blast, good level 1, good level 3, right? I don't really think much needs to change about this character, if anything at all. People just don't play him. That's it. People just don't play him. But he's pretty well rounded, has a lot of good tools. Doesn't need anything new. Doesn't need anything taken away. Krillin should be Perish? No, bro. You just gotta get rid of the EX after image. Outside of that, he's not that annoying. He's not that annoying. I think Roshi can stay the same. Yeah, bringing back Roshi B would be too crazy. But I think everything else that they've given him to compensate for is fine. I'm not even gonna say nerf 22H, even though it's an anti-air and a low crush at the same time. It's almost a true reversal. You can go mid. That's why I always mid check him on wake up. No, don't give Roshi float. He has too many movement options to need float. Roshi's fine. He doesn't need float. He has flip. He has reverse Kamehameha. He's fine. He's perfectly fine where he's at right now. Nappa, yeah, Perish. Cyberman gotta go, bro. Sorry, not sorry. EX Cyberman should not be physical assist at the bare minimum. At the bare minimum. I should be able to use a physical assist to punch that little asshole. Gotta Perish, man. And you know, you would be like, well, that's only one thing. It's a very big change if certain assists could get rid of Cyberman. Because right now, the only thing that can get rid of Cyberman is a physical hit from the point character, the one you're controlling. Well, that shit gotta Perish. Piccolo, I'll put him at buff. I'm not really sure what he needs. Piccolo's a little hard to decipher what he needs with the way the game currently plays. Because here's the thing, you would have to rework Piccolo and Kid Buu and probably base Goku, right? You would probably have to rework their kits if you want them to fit in the current state of the game, in the current way the game plays. They don't play whatever season of Dragon Ball we're in now. They played season 1, 2, and 3. They don't play this version of the game. They're stuck in the past. And you can't really buff their current moveset to accommodate for that without doing something crazy, you know? I could be wrong. You know, maybe they'll give Kid Buu back medium stomp. Maybe they'll give Piccolo, I don't know, faster command grabs, bigger range on his normals, Ki Blast priority, whatever his Ki Blast is called, Reality Stone, the orb, maybe that could have priority on it. I'm not sure. You know, unless they go crazy with it, a rework would be the best way to fit him in. But they're not going to do that, so they're probably just going to go crazy with it or give him nothing at all. You have to Perish. Baby has to Perish. He does way too much damage, way too much meter for everything that he does. One hit, he's building 3 bars guaranteed. Taking your ass to the corner, knocking you down, and putting you in one of the most messed up wake up ultis in the game. And solo tick throw you, right? He does 5H in the corner, you lost 7 health if the baby player knows a combo, which isn't even a hard combo. I was doing baby's hardest combos in like 5 minutes. Something's gotta give. His screen control is probably the best in the entire game. If he does one of these, all of a sudden you're sandwiched. You're getting Eiffel Towered. He's playing a game with tag by himself. He's tagging into himself. That's insane. 5M being -1? Yeah, it's got to be a little... Take it back. Take it back. I would trade you a faster 5M with no gap, but you're not -1 anymore. Alright. TN can stay the same. Perfectly fine. TN's a solid character. He's not too crazy. He's not too weak. He's in a comfy, one-piece spot. Nothing really needs to be changed about him. I would leave him where he's at. Trunks? Okay, so Trunks is kind of in a weird spot, right? I want him to get buffed, but I also want them to get rid of his, what, frame 4, I think? Or is it frame 1? Invincible last hit of auto combo. I would want that to be changed. I'll put him in slight buff, but just know that I want the 3rd hit of auto combo to be reverted where it's not invincible. Take that back. That should not be fully invincible. Take it back. It's gotta go. Take it back. But I'll put him in slight buff. Because he only needs like 1, 2 things. Like maybe make EX flip air invulnerable. Right? Maybe give it an anti-air property. Maybe let him block during EX flip. Something. He doesn't need anything too crazy. I feel like that'd be fine. Either give him EX flip frame 1 air invul or let him block during it. You have to perish. Big Bang scaling, EX command grab, frame 4 invul. He needs to perish. He's gotta go. Unacceptable. So both those need to be fixed. Get rid of the frame 4 invul. It's a command grab, for Christ's sakes, brother. Like, come on. Are you kidding me, man? And the Big Bang scaling needs to be fixed. I should not be exploding because you mashed medium. You do medium, Big Bang. I lost like 40% of my life bar. And you've only done 4 things. And 3 of those things was mashing 1 button. But other than that, I wouldn't want to see anything else change. But those 2 things changing are indeed in perish category. Only the meter version of the grab is invincible. Did you think his other grabs were invincible? No. His EX version's invincible. Which no grab should be invincible, bro. Hello? I mean, you could say have it get rid of Ki Blast. Sure. You know, like 16's command grab goes through beams and Ki Blast. But he doesn't beat physical hits. He does not beat physical hits. You can hit him out of it. You can't hit Blue Vegeta out of his in any capacity. Anyways, I think Super Saiyan Vegeta is fine. I don't think anything needs to change about this character. You know, the changes he got last patch were very good for him, right? They made him more normalized with the rest of the cast, more in line. Of course, he's no Salger and freaking Beerus, right? But he's in a good spot. I think he's in a good spot. Same thing with base Vegeta. Maybe the only thing I could see is don't let him get Oki off his level 4. Level 3, sure. But not the level 4, you know. Let Oki off the level 4 is crazy. But it's not that crazy because he still gets strong mix off his level 3 anyway. As long as you throw him up in there, you know, which is not that hard to set up nowadays. But I think base Vegeta is comfortable spot right now. Nothing needs to be changed about him. You can keep Vegito the same. I maybe slightly buff the A assist, just a little bit. Maybe add like 5 to 10 more frames of hit stun. You know, it's not old Vegito A, but at least you could Dragon Rush from it now, like most assists let you do in this game. But other than that, I wouldn't give him anything else. In fact, I might put this asshole in slight nerf. Nerf 5M. Nerf 5M. Revert, meter changes, nerf 5M. But if they do that, then they gotta do more than just nerf 5M. So I'll put him slight little itty bitty nerf. It's like how they nerfed Gogeta 2H. It was a very good nerf. You can't just 2H into 50-50 for free now. Honestly, I think Videl is okay where she's at. I don't know what else you could give her without just changing her character completely, right? Like, Gohan goes through Ki Blast. 6H goes through Ki Blast as well, and beams maybe assist, I think, too. She could spot dodge into DP now, and it actually hits. Some of the best mix in the game. If you don't trust me or believe me, go watch Lucar. I think Videl's comfy. I think Videl is pretty comfy where she's at right now. I'm sure a Videl player will be like, she needs to do this and that. Well, let me know in the comments, dude. You know, put your money where your mouth is. Yamcha. Oh, buff this man. Just bring back ODX Wolfang Fist. And actually, that's a pretty big buff. Bring back old EX Wolfang Fist and make his 2M a little bit better. Maybe more active? Maybe make him go out a little bit? Cause Yamcha still suck. He do. He do. Old Wolfang Fist, 2M slightly better. And yeah, I think he'd be pretty comfortable there. You have to perish. Now hold on, you're probably like, why does he have to perish? Okay, listen. Light mode should either be slowed down, which is a huge change. That's past nerf change. That has to perish. Okay? It has to go. And 2, H should not be an anti-air, anti-assist, anti-key blast, anti-beam move. Alright? That's it. You can give him back his meter gain. But if you do those 2 things, it's fine. It's fine. Fine. Okay. I would put Gogeta in slight nerf. The only thing that needs to be changed about him is the jabs. That's it. Just change the jabs. That's all that needs to be changed about him. He should not be able to do this. Now, we can get into third hit of auto combo should not be an anti-air, which I do agree with, but that's more like an overall haul because there's more than just Gogeta that has third hit anti-air, which we'll talk about later. Alright? But yeah, jabs gotta go. He should not get infinite amount of standing jabs, you know? And honestly, I'm gonna say Lab Coat's fine where she's at. You know? Maybe don't, because this goes back to the whole meter nerf thing, right? Which puts makes things change drastically. But right now, we're in a world where they're not going to change the meter, right? The meter penalty. Let's just say we stay in that world, right? She can either stay the same, or you just don't let her combo off a stomp. But the problem is because she has that massive meter gain, she needs more ways to convert off knockdowns, right? Without burning resources like vanish or assist, when she doesn't even build any meter anyway. So she's kind of in a weird spot. But I would go as far as stay the same. You know, she doesn't build any meter. She hits you, it sucks, but you're not gonna die off of it. It's gonna take like 3 hits, you know. All right, we did some off the record discussion, and yeah, we can put Lab Coat 21 in slight nerf. Chat had mentioned her command grab should use smash. I agree. You should not be able to command grab, smash, and then do 2-2M and get a full ass combo off of it without at least vanishing or spending meter. Or sorry, vanishing or spending an assist. So yeah, that was some off the record discussion with chat. So I agree with that little itty bitty change. All right, so this is my slight buff. You know, stays the same nerf, slight nerf, and perish list. Now, when it comes to the system mechanics, I already gave my thoughts, right? You know, Spark, Empty Vanish, freaking couple other things. But I just want to talk about the meter gain penalty real quick. For certain moves, EX moves should either go back to costing a bar, or they should be penalized the entire way through. And I'm sure a lot of you that have been hit by EX Perfect Attack, EX Command Grab, EX Legs feel the same because they have more meter than they started with, and you just keep getting looped by it. So 2 ways you can fix this is have EX moves cost a bar now, so you can't go as crazy, or just suffer meter penalty for the entire duration of the combo, which I think is fair. EX moves are stronger, better, faster. Why they should have a downside? There is no downside to EX moves at all right now. The upside is how fast and good and reliable they are, but there's no downside to it. Like, oh man, you got hit by this EX move, you're gonna lose half your health into an Oki situation where you're probably gonna lose your character unless you spark. And then give all their characters back 100% meter gain. But if you do that, then you're gonna have to do more changes to the Jito, to Lab Coat, to Gogeta, right? I think just those 3. I think so, right? Yeah, I think just the fusions and Lab Coat would need some readjustments. They would have to get nerfed in some aspects. But that's a different conversation for, you know, if and when that were to happen. Tell me what you think. I've already given you other thoughts on other system mechanics, but this is going a little bit more into the whole meter nerf thing. Tell me what you agree with, disagree with, what you're hoping for, what you wish to see in the coming months. I mean, we're probably gonna get it in like, what, Evo's next month? Like a month and a half, 2 months, if they want it in the middle of the tour. I don't know, we'll find out. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.